Hey Hoopers, it's Lana Mae. Today I will be teaching a chest hooping tutorial, which I kind of find a little bit humorous because whenever I started out, I was one of the people that just completely decided that chest hooping was something I could never do. I accepted it, moved on from it, and thankfully I actually, gave in and started practicing every day. I was lucky enough to catch it on video. That's another big tip. You should definitely videotape your journey of trying to chest hoop. That way, whenever you do get it, you can see exactly what you were doing with your hands and your body and the way you're flowing whenever you do nail that chest hooping flow in your routine or your practice, whatever you're doing. Video helps a whole lot, so that's a huge tip. Another one for chest hooping is to use a bigger, heavier hoop. I know that I was using a pretty small hoop. This is still pretty small, probably for beginners that are trying to chest hoop. I would go with like a 3/4 inch thick tubing instead of like the 5/8 or the 1/2 inch. It's just too light, and the heavier the hoop, the momentum that is going to go against you just makes it a lot easier for that hoop to fly around with that weight. So I am a little immobile at the time, hence why I'm in my room and not the backyard. But I am going to insert some clips of me chest hooping in slow motion, probably from another time when I'm not kind of messed up. So until then, here's this. Let's start off with the positioning of the hoop. You're going to want the hoop flat against your back, behind your shoulder blades. Obviously, you're going to feel it on both your shoulders when you rock back and forth. Palms open. And just get used to that rocking back and forth, because this is exactly where the hoop is going to go. I do swing back and forth, obviously, a little bit with it. I like it. I think it helps out, especially beginning. Twisting with it is going to help a lot. I can't spin a lot right now because of my foot, so I'm going to try to explain it as much as I can, facing forward, but I encourage you to turn with it in the direction that you're hooping, because that will help significantly. Think about the points that you're going to be hitting. I already told you, behind the shoulder blades on your back. Each of your shoulders, obviously, you'll be hitting those points. And you'll be hitting the front of your chest. The way that the videos that I watched and the way that I learned is the hoop is kind of going to make a motion around you of your exaggerations of what you're doing. So when you go forward, it's like ice down your back. Pop that chest out. Pop it out. Whenever you feel that hoop touch one of your points, you're going to push against it. That's what's going to keep this hoop going. I even suggest to just get used to making this movement in your hoop. Get used to the way it feels. What you're doing is building your muscle memory. Get used to that. Go back and forth, twist it. And then, after you feel like you've twisted enough, and you feel that you know where your points are exactly, go ahead and throw it back and forth and catch it. Try to catch it. Even if you can only do it a couple times, try to keep count even. See if you can get a few more revolutions every time that you try. If you have dreadlocks, try to keep them in the front, hair tied up, probably a lot better. So that you don't have anything in the way of the hoop and you touching. So, put the hair up. Back, forth, back, forth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now I'm just making the hoop go back and forth. We are the ultimate goal. It's going to be chest hooping all the way around the entire chest. So, once you've practiced your drills and thrown it around a couple times, go ahead and start getting your feel for it. Twist with it. See how you flow. Remember your power points. You can see it's hitting the front of my chest, it's hitting the side of my arm, this side of my arm, and in the middle of my back. Keep your power points in mind. You are going to get bruises. It's okay. They're like your Hooper rewards. Show everybody, I got this cool bruise learning my chest hooping trick. And sooner or later, you're going to be one of the girls that are trying to help another girl learn the same thing. Bam! It's happened. True story. You can chest hoop. If I can chest hoop, you can chest hoop. I promise. I can't really think of anything else to add to this other than the slow motion cut that will be, you'll probably already watched that. Probably put it further back in the video. But I wish you the best of luck. Please share your videos with me if you do get chest hooping down. I would love to hear your stories, questions, comments, anything. And happy hooping, ladies.